Have you ever heard of Cahokia, the mysterious ancient city that supposedly vanished without a trace? It's one of the biggest archaeological mysteries in North America. For years, people have called it the Lost City of the Mississippi, claiming aliens, curses, or natural disasters wiped it out overnight. But none of that is true. Today, we're breaking down the myths behind Cahokia and uncovering the real story of America's first great city. The first myth is that Cahokia was just a small native village that was suddenly abandoned. In reality, Cahokia was a massive urban center. At its peak around the year 1100 CE, it had as many as 20,000 people, bigger than London at the same time. Its enormous earthen mounds, organized city layout, and vast trade network stretched across the continent. This wasn't a small settlement, it was a thriving metropolis. Another common myth says Cahokia disappeared overnight. Writers loved the drama of Cahokia's decline, but it actually happened slowly over decades. Environmental stress, resource shortages, and political shifts likely pushed people to relocate. It wasn't a sudden catastrophe, it was a slow transformation. And then there's the alien theory, or the claim that Cahokia was built by some lost race. Early European settlers couldn't imagine that indigenous people could build something so advanced, so they invented stories about vanished civilizations or visitors from the stars. Modern science has completely debunked that. Cahokia was built by the Mississippian people whose descendants still live across North America today. The truth is, Cahokia didn't vanish. It evolved. By around 1350, the city's population had declined, but its culture didn't disappear. The Mississippian way of life spread throughout the Mississippi River Valley, influencing many tribes including the Choctaw, Creek, and Osage. The knowledge, artistry, and beliefs of Cahokia lived on. It all boiled down to real issues like climate change, overpopulation, and political shifts. Problems that sound familiar even today. So the next time someone calls Cahokia a lost city, remember, it was never lost. It was overlooked, buried under centuries of myth. But thanks to archaeology and indigenous voices, we're finally hearing the true story. Cahokia didn't disappear. It endures, in the land, the culture, and the people who came after. This is History Mythbuster, and today, we've busted the myth of the vanishing village of Cahokia.